Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about manifesting, okay? If you guys are interested in working together, check out the description, the link. There's so many ways that we can work together. Love to help you guys. Obviously, I'm not new to manifesting. So anyway, you guys, I just want to talk about this. Now, you can use this as something that I just did recently. It just got me thinking that I thought I should share it with you guys, something that I wanted to manifest. Now, you can use this, okay? And I did it successfully. Obviously, we're manifesting all the time, but this was a deliberate creation. This was a deliberate thing that I wanted to manifest. All right, so you can use this for whatever you want to manifest: an SP, money, career, home, whatever you want, okay? Love, whatever situation, you just insert what you want. For me, I wanted to manifest a longer vacation. I want to stay on vacation longer. Like, for me, I just love vacation and I always want to stay longer. So anyway, I set out this, I set a deliberate intention to stay longer on vacation, to manifest a longer vacation. Let me also say I manifested a free vacation. So I'd already gone on vacation. So I deliberately manifested a second free vacation, okay? And then with that second free vacation, within a month of that second free vacation, I also wanted to manifest a longer vacation for that second vacation, if that makes sense. Okay, so anyway, I deliberately manifested 2 free vacations, like I said, and on my second free vacation, which I deliberately manifested, I wanted that vacation to last longer, just to clarify. So I put that intention out there, okay? I was like, wouldn't that be cool? So I used, Neville Goddard's technique. So there's a couple techniques, you are the technique, right? But I used a couple different techniques, and we're a little bit easy going with this. So, sometimes we tie things so much to our self-esteem, and make things mean something about ourselves if we don't get it, or if we do get it, or what people think about us. So, we want to really detach from that as you're manifesting whatever you want to, okay? That's why you can sometimes manifest things with ease when it's something you don't care about, because usually you're not tying your self-esteem to it, right? So for this, I was like, wouldn't it be cool? So I played with Neville Goddard's wouldn't it be wonderful technique, okay? So I started saying, wouldn't it be cool if I stayed on vacation longer? And I actually, so like I said, I extended that vacation. Sorry, my video had shut off there for a second. So anyway, I extended that vacation by using that sort of technique. Wouldn't it be wonderful? But those aren't really my words, so I'd say, wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so whatever words you want to put in there, wouldn't that be dope? Wouldn't that be gnarly? Wouldn't that be awesome? Whatever words you want to, because it's coming kind of from a light approach of something. So just try that technique. So that's where I started trying that technique. Wouldn't that be cool if we stayed on vacation longer? And you guys, it worked, okay? So it happened for 2 days. So when I'm saying manifested, I manifested a day before and I manifested a day after that extension. So the day before, literally, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to stay an extra day? I started thinking I don't want to just go for 5 days. I want to go for longer than 5 days. So I started playing with that approach. Wouldn't it be cool? That'd be cool. And I put it out there, and all of a sudden, you guys, my SP turns to me literally an hour or two after I put this intention out there, and he's like, hey, you want to go a day early? Let's drive down there a day early, get a hotel, I'll pay for it. Right? And so he thought it was his idea, you guys, because I put the intention out there. Okay, so we're always influencing other people. All right, and they're gonna think it's their idea. So he's like, yeah, let's do that. I love that idea. Let's get down there a day early. Again, it was my intention. I created it, I put it there, I played around with it, I imagined it, okay? I said, wouldn't it be cool? I also kind of created a little imaginal act around it and just went about my day. All right, again, you can do this with anything, because I started playing around with other areas of my life as well. And so anyway, that unfolded so miraculously. So that happened. And again, I'm still thinking I want to stay longer. So the day before we're supposed to leave, it is really bad out. The weather just sucks. It's raining and I'm at a beach, okay? And I don't know, I'm a beach person. I love being on the beach. So I started thinking, oh, this sucks. I don't want this to be our last day at the beach. Okay, now this is why I want to bring this up. So you guys, remember my intention way back before was to put out there, I want to stay longer on vacation. I had a specific number of days I wanted to stay on vacation. I put that out there. We already know my SP told me that the first day. So this shows you the next day, it starts raining till 3 o'clock. Okay, I forgot that I had already made, again, I was kind of like, oh, wouldn't that be cool? But I also had forgotten, you guys, that I made that intention that I want to stay longer. So, what I'm trying to tell you is sometimes things look like they're unfolding in a really bad way. But as it was raining, my mom and my sister, who are on vacation with me, say, you know what, why don't we stay an extra day? My mom's like, I'll just, pay for an extra day possibly. Okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, did it have to, this is unfolding. Like, it started raining for me to get my manifestation, for them to think it was their idea. Okay. But here's the caveat. Then my fears started kicking in, you guys. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too good to be true. Is this really going to happen? And then I started trying to force things in the 3D, because now I'm like, oh yeah, heck yeah, hell yeah, we're staying for another day. This is amazing. So then, you guys, I started pushing things in the 3D. Okay. I started like saying stuff to my SP because he wanted to get back. I started like talking to my whole family. I started promising things to people like, I'll give you a steak dinner, I'll buy pizza. I mean, I was trying to get everybody to want to stay an extra day, because at this point, my mom and sister just kind of mentioned it. But when my fear and doubt started kicking in, they both flipped to like, we're not staying. Like, this isn't happening. Like, we're not staying. That was just a joke, Megan. Like, ha ha ha. Like, we're not staying. But in my mind, it was like, no, I'm staying. My manifestation's unfolding. But like I said, my fear and doubt started kicking in. So I started trying to force it in the 3D. And I was met with like the exact opposite, you guys. Like I said, all of a sudden, like they're laughing at me, as well as like I'm telling my mom, like, what if I like borrow money from you to stay an extra day? She's like, no, we're going back. My brother-in-law is like, I'm going back. My SP's like, I don't want to stay. So everybody's telling me no in the 3D. Okay. I'm getting fearful and doubtful. So then I'm trying to persuade people and put on my charm and trying to be like, oh my God, you guys, it'd really be so much fun, as well as, coming up with ways that I could help pay for it. And not that I couldn't pay for it. I just didn't want to pay for it. Okay. Because again, remember, I wanted to stay extra days. And I'm not sure if I said this, but I wanted to stay extra days where the vacation was free, where I did not pay for anything. So I'm trying to force things in the 3D. I'm panicking. I'm kind of pouting in my mind. I'm trying to influence people, promising things like steak dinners and pizza. And then, you guys, I'm like, oh my God, Megan, you're totally forgetting about like manifesting. Like, you do not have to push in a 3D. You do not have to think about it this way. So I started thinking from a different end. I'm like, quit forcing everybody, because right now you're thinking like you're the only person who wants to stay here and nobody else wants to stay here. So why don't you go in your imagination and switch your assumptions? So I started to change my assumptions that everybody wants to stay and it's going to benefit everybody. And even though I was getting rejected in the 3D, hearing the opposite, and I'm trying to influence them, I went in my imagination. I went in and started hearing what I wanted to hear in our conversation. So I'm saying, yeah, let's just stay, hearing the end. So I went to the end. Okay. Basically I went to the end and started changing my thoughts and assumptions surrounding the end, because I did not realize how much my mental chatter was the opposite. Like, nobody wants to do this. Oh my God, I don't want to go home. So of course that was unfolding, right, you guys? So therefore I changed it. So went in, I started hearing what I wanted to hear. So first started with my SP. He's like, you know what, babe, if you want to stay an extra day, like, I'll push back my things that I need to do. Let's stay. I want to stay. It'll be fun. Okay. And then went into my sister saying, you know what, it's just my brother-in-law, it's just my husband, her husband, he doesn't want to go. My mom saying she wants to stay, okay? And then all of a sudden, everybody, my brother-in-law, everybody's on the same page, like, yeah, let's stay, woo-hoo-hoo, okay? So we stayed, it was free. My mom paid the extra money for us to stay the extra day. And yeah, it was amazing. So, I understand that you guys might not think this is matters of the heart, so maybe it wasn't that big a deal, but it is manifestation. So I really think that you should think of, and I deliberately manifested that. So I think you guys should think about that. Think about what you're manifesting in your own life and other areas that maybe you feel are not so important to you, because if you're going to manifest everything the same way, because you're the operant power. So play around with those. So in those things, you guys, I played around with, wouldn't it be wonderful? Even if I had fears and doubts, I still went to my end. Okay, started noticing what my fears and doubts were. Didn't make it mean, oh my God, you're not going to get your manifestation because you have fears and doubts, Megan. I was like, oh yeah, shit. That's why this isn't unfolding how I wanted to, because, I'm fearful and doubtful, but I can still change it. So I went into my imagination and I started those inner conversations, hearing what I want to hear. I went to seeing an event that would imply that the wish was fulfilled. and it turned around really quickly. So again, I was able to manifest a free vacation, and not only free vacation, 2 extra days. All right, so you guys, you can apply this with anything in your life, okay? Anything in your life. And again, if my self-concept was okay in that, I guess, you guys, if you're thinking about that, but it did kind of waver a little bit in that of like, oh, nobody wants to do what I want to do. Oh, I'm forcing people. Oh, things don't work out for me. So that was an identity that I was identifying with. So I also be like, you know what? Things always work out for me. Things always go in my favor. Like, people want to do what I want to do. I'm not forcing anybody who wouldn't want to stay on vacation. You know, so I was changing my assumptions about the whole entire thing, as well as, you know what? The other thing, I just forgot about this too. The other thing that was manifested so easily and effortless was that house, because it was a house that we rented for an entire week that actually had availability for an extra day for us to stay there too. All right, so it's like everything just unfolded perfectly in alignment for what I wanted, but I had to trust that it was happening. Okay, I had to go and dwell in the wish fulfilled, even when things were not showing up, and even when it was raining, you know, for that day. That was a part of the event to get me what I wanted, and I didn't know that at the time. All right, but then when my mom and sister said that, it hit me. I'm like, oh my God, this is just unfolding. So sometimes, again, well, not sometimes, we can never figure out the how. So it's kind of like, as we go more and more through this journey, starting to, I guess, practice that things are unfolding for us the best way, okay, the quickest and best way, trusting that we've already set our intentions. Or if we know that we are having the fear and doubt, like I did, switching it back into those inner conversations of what you want to hear. So, all right, you guys, I was just motivated to do this video for you guys. I intend it was helpful. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye-bye, guys.